Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with NCAA 13, and we have got some Nebraska Dynasty for you in this one here, as you're going to see the Nebraska Cornhuskers go up against the Michigan Wolverines in a Big 12 conference game. Now, Michigan is a team I definitely have a lot of respect for. I mean, you look at Michigan, you see a lot of history and tradition. You see great fans, a great program, week in and week out. They do field a pretty good team. So I know in the virtual sense, as well as in real life, the Nebraska Cornhuskers are definitely going to have to bring their A game if we're going to want to come away with a big, big win. Now the thing is the virtual Nebraska Cornhuskers are going to have an advantage that the real life Nebraska Cornhuskers don't have, and that is Rex Burkhead. So knowing that I have that advantage, you better believe I'm going to be using Rex Burkhead as often as I can here in this game to kind of help me out and help things just kind of progress well offensively. Now, Michigan, in the virtual sense, has had some problems, but in this game, I don't expect that to be something that kind of holds true. I mean, I expect the best Michigan team that they can field coming out in this game here playing smart football. That's what I'm going to defend against here. Now, we've got Denard Robinson, a great quarterback here that is going to be going up against the Black Shirts. He can pass, he can run. If I don't have a spy there in on defense, we're going to see a lot more runs like that. Now, granted, I did get the big hit, so I do feel a little bit better about it here, but I still don't like the pickup. And there we go, finally getting Michigan to lose a yard by running the ball. And then they go ahead and make it up here, picking up 7 yards. So Michigan's going to have to go ahead and settle for a field goal, which is good. So I am down 3-0 here early on in the game. And I shouldn't really look too much into it right now because that was their opening drive. So if they're going to have a scoring drive on their opening drive, I'm, of course, going to be down. Bell fumbling it, though. That is not cool. That is my first offensive play, and it ends up being a turnover. And now Michigan has the ball in tremendous field goal position here, which means it's going to be very easy for them to go ahead and put some additional points on the board. Got to hope for some kind of miracle at this point. Maybe a turnover. Maybe we can go ahead and get a sack. Maybe once or twice to go ahead and get them out of field goal range, so they're going to have to go ahead and punt. That's what I'm hoping for. But whenever I see plays like this, those hopes just kind of fly out the window. All right, Robinson back, making the pass. The reception gets him the first down. After a 1-yard pickup on the ground, we're going to be looking at another running play. And this one almost getting them the first down with a pickup of 7. 3rd and 2 now. Going with a blitz, and it works well as Robinson is going to get sacked, which is going to make it 4th and 10 now. So Michigan going to have to go ahead and settle one more time for a field goal, which I figure with where they had the ball starting off, settling for a field goal is something that I think is a little bit of a victory here for Nebraska. So we are down 6-0. That means if I do put together a touchdown myself here on this next drive, I've got the lead. All right, Martinez getting it to Burkhead, who is able to hold on to the ball and gets to the 45-yard line, so a big pickup. We're going to go with the run with Rex Burkhead now, who also gets a pickup on the ground here for the first down. So Burkhead already making a big contribution to the team here, and that's what I like to see. Rex Burkhead, too, in the game is ranked number 1 here looking at the Heisman polls. So I got to make sure I use him to the max here. That'd be kind of cool to be able to get a Heisman trophy for Rex Burkhead. But good play here. Not the best throw by Taylor Martinez. If that one would have been spot on, I would have had a touchdown. And now I have to go ahead and settle for a field goal. So here we are with 37 seconds left in the first quarter. We have had 3 scoring drives. All of them, though, have been field goals. So it is now 6-3 here. Still plenty of game ahead. But I tell you what, I just learned a lot here about the Michigan defense and how tough this is going to be. May have an advantage, though, if I can exploit any weaknesses in the secondary with some longer passes. I'm going to definitely go ahead and give it a shot here on the next few drives. But a completion, that's a big pickup right there. I got to find something here to be able to stop Michigan. A running play gets them only 5 yards on that one. I shouldn't say only, but when you take a look at some of the other runs that they've been having, 5 isn't the best. And here we go. This is what I was expecting to see out of Michigan. A great pickup right here. There was like nobody from my defense on that part of the field at all. I have no idea what had happened, but the thing is, you got to tip your hat to Michigan here for we're going ahead and exploiting that weakness. 3rd and inches. I'm going with the blitz again. It worked last time. It does not work this time, though, as he is able to inch forward here to get the first down. Yes, he is injured, but we're going to go ahead and see him in just a little bit. All right, on this play, Smith, though, getting the touchdown. So the first touchdown of the game finally going up on the scoreboard here. Unfortunately, it is for Michigan. And now we're going to be looking here at me being down by 10 points, 13-3. So we're going to try out the passing game. Usually I've been going with the run, but lately it seems that the passing game has worked a little bit better for me in this game. By this game, I mean NCAA and just in general here, but long pass to Turner, who falls at about the 21-yard line, so a huge pickup. That boosted my morale considerably, and I think is starting to shift the momentum here. So that could be a huge, huge play when you kind of take a look at the impact that it has over things. Rex Burkhead getting the first down, and now we're looking at 1st and goal. All right, so now, actually it is 2nd and goal here. Calling a few changes here to the routes that everybody's going to be running. I'm going to run forward here, but Taylor Martinez gets hit, and only a minimal pickup right there. So we're going to try a pass now here. That one gets to Turner. That was a smart call on my part to go ahead and throw it behind Turner, knowing full well that a Michigan defender was in front of him. And if I'd gone ahead and thrown it in front of him, we probably were looking at an interception. But that closes the Michigan lead here now to 3 points, as we're going to be looking at 13-10 after I go ahead and kick the extra point. So huge, huge for me to go ahead and get a touchdown, answering what Michigan had just done. So I'm still in this game. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left here, though. Michigan probably going to be going with a lot of passes here. I call the pass. I get the interception. Great move to avoid the tackle, but Denard Robinson ends up going ahead and tackling me right there, right around the 10-yard line. So maybe we can put together here a quick touchdown ourselves, kind of one-upping Michigan almost a little bit, because when I went ahead and turned the ball over, they were able to get a field goal. I might be able to get a touchdown. Bell getting the reception here, and now Taylor Martinez running forward and getting the touchdown. So Nebraska, being down by 10 just a few minutes ago, is now up by 4. So a great turnaround of events for Nebraska. I definitely feel I have the momentum, but we'll take a look here and see how things go. Robinson ends up getting sacked on that one. That was a user sack too, so I always get pretty happy whenever I see user anything on there. But I'll be honest, you guys, that was more luck than anything else here, because he just ran right into me. 3rd and 14 now for Michigan. Of course, passing play when you got 5 wide receivers in. That one gets swatted away at the last second here. 4th and 14 means they're going to have to go ahead and punt. First time they've had to punt. All right, Martinez back, able to get it here to the receiver, who gets the first down and falls. So now we've got another one of my favorite plays here. Burkhead getting the catch, picking up the first down again. The clock continues to tick here, but I'm okay with that here since I'm already in field goal range, and I still have all my timeouts. Turner, though, catching that one, getting to the 8-yard line. And now we're going to go ahead and flood the right side of the field here. Turns out to be a good call. Gosh, that was one of those plays that now I just went ahead and I saw I had somebody else open in the end zone. I totally could have gone with that, as opposed to just picking up a few yards out of bounds. But we'll try and see if we can get it done now here. There we go. So it's all right, I guess, that I missed the receiver earlier, because on the very next play, I go ahead and get a touchdown. So in the end, I end up with the points on the board. And maybe it was kind of a good thing, because some time kind of went off the clock here, just only a few seconds. But we're going to go ahead and reach halftime here, up 24-13. Tell you what, the first quarter, not that great. Even the beginning of the second quarter, not great at all either. But once we went ahead and reached the halfway point of that second quarter, things definitely turned around for Nebraska. So going into the second half here and being able to receive right from the outset, I may be able to build on this momentum, utilize it to my advantage here to maybe get another, I was going to say another scoring drive. But that was a big, big sack. I had 3 people pursuing Taylor Martinez on that one. So, well, all right. Usually I'm not showing this here, but I just realized I forgot to cut that out. But that's okay. I'm not going to go back after almost 10 minutes here of doing commentary. Stop just because I showed a play. All right, little play action here, going deep. That is intercepted. I thought that he was going to have a step or two, but now that I go back, totally not the case at all. It's one of those things like in the spur of the moment here, as things are happening, you don't always make the best judgment calls. Like I said, that was an example of one of those times here. All right, 24-13 here. Michigan now having the ball here, throwing deep themselves. You know what? I throw an interception, I'll get an interception. So basically have just gone ahead and switched sides yet again. It's kind of like a mulligan almost here. So Denard Robinson on his first play out just throws the interception. Not cool. They should probably be sticking with the run, to be honest. That's what Michigan would be doing the most to hurt me, is if they could just run. But 3rd and 4 here, Burkhead open. And if he wasn't so tired, he may have been able to get into the end zone and get the touchdown here for us. But that was huge. Now we're on the complete other side of the field from where we were before. Burkhead bobbing and weaving and getting the first down. That reaches the 1,000-yard mark for Rex Burkhead. Wow. That would be so cool if that's how it really was. Great touchdown here for us, though. That's going to make it 31 points here for Nebraska. Big, big play. Glad that I had seen that one here because that was just a well-timed throw. Right as he go ahead and he makes the cut inwards and right where none of the defenders can get to it. But kind of going back to Rex Burkhead, and I know I've been talking about him quite a bit in this video, and now that I think about it, I probably talk about him quite a bit in the other videos too. But in the game, you can take a look at Heisman predictions and where everybody is. Rex Burkhead in the #1 spot. But as I mentioned earlier, this game, though, I've got to be doing more with Rex Burkhead, though, if I want to maintain that. I don't want to lose that first place spot. Green with an interception. Wow. Michigan is starting to fall apart. Denard Robinson just not playing the way that he should be. He's definitely been affected, I think, by what's been going on in the game. You know, you get a couple interceptions, it really does lower the morale and the overall effectiveness here of a quarterback. So it kind of gets progressively worse here, and I think that may have been what's happening, or what's happening here, to Denard Robinson. But Burkhead getting the first down. Minute 29 left here in the 3rd quarter. Going to go with a play here, see if we can get something done on the streaks. Going deep, able to get it to Turner. What a great block by Cotton. That is the only reason I was able to get into the end zone here. 38-13 now. We got to take a look at the replay again here and just see what a big block Cotton had right here. Not big in the amount of power behind it, but just how much that helped me get into the end zone. That's really what formulated the opening that I was able to go through to get the points on the board. I know I give a lot of my team crap here for not blocking when they should, but you know, it's moments like that when you see extraordinary blocking, you really appreciate what you guys in front of you do. But less than a minute left here. Jackson with the catch. It kind of seems very similar to the play that was ran at the beginning of the game where he was wide open. Basically the same thing. All right, 20 seconds now. Denard Robinson running, breaking a tackle. I tried to go with the big hit, not able to do it, but look at the moves that Denard Robinson put together right there, and you know why I was definitely fearing him on the defensive side here for me. So I think I've done a pretty decent job at being able to contain him. It's really him being able to throw the ball that's hurt me, though he has run the ball a number of times too, getting decent pickups. Now 4th and 1. Michigan knowing here that with the score being what it is, they're going to have to go for it, and they do get the first down. So not happy about that, but we'll see if we can hold them right here. Robinson, not the best play here as they end up losing 3 on that wide receiver screen. All right, 3rd and 10 now. That one caught by Evans. That was just like right to him. He didn't have to do that much except just stick his hand straight up in the air and hope it gets to him. And it did. So that is going to be huge for me here because with the amount of time that's left, I think I have a pretty good chance of being able to run the clock out. And in fact, I do. Guys, don't forget the contest that is going on. If you guys like the Nebraska Dynasty, make sure you go ahead and hit the share button and also comment, because whichever video at the end of this contest has the most shares, I'm going to go ahead and pick somebody out of the comment section at random to win a free Timmy Timmons or Chris Rose t-shirt. Your size, your choice. It doesn't matter to me which shirt you end up getting. But just a thank you to you guys for being part of the channel here. But just wanted to let you guys know too. The contest is going to be running out here pretty soon. This is going to be the last play of the game, you guys. But like I was saying, contest is going to be over soon, so I'll let you guys know in a video once that is done and over with. And I'll give YouTube some time to be able to process everything. But again, you guys, thank you for dropping by and watching Nebraska win this one here against Michigan. Hopefully Nebraska does win in real life today as well. But if not, I've got the satisfaction of knowing I at least saw Nebraska win somewhere. 38-13 was the final score. Really, things turned around after that first quarter here, and it went all in Nebraska's favor. So a great game for me here. Subscribe, you guys, if you haven't already. You guys know you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. All you got to do is check the description below. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Do not ever forget that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.